Hello guys, today we are gonna discuss fifth generation wireless technology 5G. Uh, 5G is the latest iteration of a cellular technology that has three key features like a great speed, lower latency, and the ability to connect a lot more devices simultaneously. The commercial 5G wireless networks is expected to be deployed by 2021. So the wireless communication technology has grown and advanced significantly over the years through the research and the innovation. The time has come when we can connect to various wireless technologies, networks, and applications simultaneously. This is the latest technology. It's called the 5G, the fifth generation wireless technology. Is now the next generation of the wireless communication system, and it is the next major phase for the mobile telecommunication standards. Like beyond current 4G LTE, 5G moves us beyond the networks designed for the mobile devices along towards the system and the broadbands. It supports interactive multimedia, voice and video, internet, and other services to support the increased throughput requirement of the new generation, and a new spectrum has been assigned to the 5G in many wavebands. Like 5G will use a multi-input, multi-output to significantly increase the capacity of the network. The move to the 5G wireless communication standard is an like action in a response to growth of the Internet of the Things and the rise in the demands for the access to the video services and over wireless broadband through the 5G. 5G is not expected until end of the year now, and as increasing number of companies are investing and are creating a 5G products. Like right now Samsung launched the Galaxy S20. So the development of the new mobile wireless standards is being led by many companies such as like Intel, Samsung, Motorola, Reliance Jio, Nokia, and Ericsson right now. 5G moves us beyond the networks designed for the mobile alone towards the system and connects different type of operatings at the high speed. So now let's discuss the previous generation networks. Uh, we have witnessed previous generations starting changes starting from 1G to 2.5G and 3G, 4G, LTE, and now 5G. Like a new generation is named when it is denotes a significant forward leap in a wireless mobile technologies. Like previous generations, like 3G were a breakthrough in a communication. 1G was along with the telecommunication standard with a speed of like a 2.4 kbps, and it used the FM and FDMA and bandwidth of a 30K Hz. If we talk about the 2G, it was a digital circuit standard technology, and it was using a CDMA, GSM, TDM technologies. It could only transmit like a 64 kbps and not data such as a email or anything. Like when it comes to the 3G, like third generation of wireless system, which was used the code division multiple access technique like a CDMA, in introducing the high speed internet access. It used the technologies such as a VCDMA and HSPA, high speed packet access. It provided IP connectivity for the real time and non real time services. 4G works as the same as a 3G, but maybe in regardless extension of a 3G, but it is a Ethernet, and faster Ethernet with the more bandwidth and a lower latency. 4G technologies such as VMAX and LTE, a long-term evaluation claims to be like a 5 times faster than the 3G networks. It is used the technology like a coded frequency division and a multiple input multiple output and link administrations. If we see now like a 5G research states that it's going to using IPv6 on each device separately, so it get a drastic improvement from network speed and the connectivity, and it can connect more and more devices on the network compared to the other generations. So how 5G works? Like as of many other networks, 5G network will consist of a cell divisions including sectors and send data through the radio waves. Each cell in the 5G, each cell is connected to the network backbone through a wire or wireless connection. 5G may transmit data over the unleashed frequencies currently used for Wi-Fi. Like it promises a smarter, faster, and efficient network. The goal of the 5G is to have far higher speed from other generations available at right now, and higher capacity per sector have a lower latency than 4G. In order to increase the efficiency, the cell is subdivided into a micro cells. 5G will be a new mobile resolution, and it's expected to provide a gigabyte per second data anytime, anywhere. Like in a 5G network, every mobile will have an IPv6 address depending on the location and network uh, being used. As I stated below, like each device is getting their own prefixed IPv6 address. 5G utilized a new concept. It is a worldwide wireless web instead of operating centric as in the 3G, supporting applications. Centric as in a 3G or services centric in the 4G. Worldwide wireless web will capable of supporting applications and services and interconnect the whole world. 5G includes the latest technology, Internet of Things, nanotechnology, and cloud computing. 5G has many advanced features like 1 to 10 Gbps connections to endpoints, 1 millisecond end-to-end round trip delay, and high data rates. With the high data rates, lower battery consumptions, better connectivity in better connectivity instead of location, a larger number of supporting system, and lower cost the infrastructure. Now let's see the architecture, like a network architecture OSI model for the 5G technology. Okay, so here we see the OSI model for the 5G. The physical access control layer, the uppermost two open system interconnections layer is like a physical and medium access layer. Uh, these two layers, uh, these two layers indicates the fifth generation. These two layers indicate it's the wireless technology and mobile network of a 5G uh, is being founded on open wireless architecture. Uh, let's talk about the network layer. The network layer is based on the IP. As of nowadays, there is no race on this stratum. The Internet Protocol version 4 is spread throughout the world, and it has various issues such as confined address space and has a not actual prospect of a quality of support per flow. So the problem are resolved in IPv6 as we talked before. Like each device is getting IPv6 of their own. So like these problems are gonna be resolved in the 5G. In the OTP layer, Open Transport Protocol layer, in the wireless connection transmission control protocol (RTCP), retransmits the missing or impaired segments of the transition control protocol. In the fifth generation technology, this issue is going to be resolved because it is has a higher download speed and a higher installation speeds. In the application layer, concerning the applications, the eventual iterative from the fifth generation mobile terminal is to furnish the intelligent quality of service management over the heterogeneity of the system, like parameters of equality of service such as losing, delay, reliability, jitter, and bandwidth will keep in a reserved database in the 5G handset with the goal to utilize that information and solve that issue by running an intelligent algorithms on a system process in the mobile terminal, which ultimately shall give the foremost wireless connection upon the obligatory quality of service and individual cost limitations. After the network architecture, let's talk about the benefits of the 5G network. It has a three main benefits like a faster speed, reduce latency, and reduce the latency with the shorter delays and increase the interconnectivity. If we talk about the shorter delays, 5G should have reduced the latency between the cause and effects, and this will make it possible for example to watch a high speed VR videos without any buffering on it. In the increased connectivity, 5G technology will bring a faster and more reliable connection for users than the 4G like we use right now the LTE, and that means more people and the device will be able to communicate at the same time on the same network. If we talk about the faster speed, data transfer speed with the 5Gs are projected to be like 10 times more than right now the 4G LTE. That means a significantly faster transmissions of any data in this network. Uh, like like to transit from 4G to the whole 5G vision, there are some challenges we need to accept. That is like which we must tackle the fully realize the 5G vision, and there are also challenges with the integration of this technology to provide a services in a different application scenario. Like some people have criticized the 5G for its high projected cost, and that is incompatible with the previous generations. The since 2G phones could not connect to on a 3G or 4G networks, same as the 3G and 4G network will not able to connect to the 5G networks. So once is forced to buy a new phone, so it's gonna cost the users more money, like to be more expensive than a 4G service. To address these challenges, we need a drastic change in the design of the cellular architecture. Uh, we also need to meet the 5G system performance requirement, like a much strengthened latency and a network scalability, very long battery life, and we also need to think about the green communications, means like to save the green resources over here. Uh, it is a challenge to satisfy this requirement and minimize the cost both at the same time. Uh, uh, Sorry. It is going to be challenging to satisfy the both requirement and minimize the cost of the minimize the cost at the same time. If we look in the environment, like 5G has a high speed and high latency with the high radiations power, so we need to take care of high radiations too. So it's gonna be challenging for birds and everyone other like older people, so they can't get the high radius in their body. So it's gonna be also be challenging in this part. In the conclusion, the 5G wireless technology is like a multi-purpose wireless networks for the mobile and a fixed enterprise wireless applications. Incorporate all the types of advantages, features that make it more powerful and a huge demand in the future. Like many tests and trials need to be conducted before actually implementing 5G in the real world. 5G is still in the development stage, so it has a brighter future and will result in the mobile market. As we stated below, like many companies have started the network 5G networks in many several countries, like in USA and everywhere. Uh, in the USA, Arizona, and AT&T are providing the 5G services in some parts like LA and everywhere. So let's see, hope it gets the faster. Let's hope it gets a better review and get in the actual market, and everyone can use it. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching this.